So Byron, what does the Bristol Rovers Academy mean to you?
What does it mean to me? It's a very interesting question. I think there's so much value in having an academy, and you've seen that in the last few weeks with obviously Kofi Shaw moving on to Brighton. It doesn't just start here. It starts at 9, and we try and obviously build those players through the academy. But obviously here tonight you've got the 13s to 16s who will play a valuable role in understanding the 11v11 side of the game. So yeah, it's a huge thing for Bristol Rovers Football Club to have such an important academy. With the players coming through the system that we have in recent years and previously, it shows how much value it actually means to the football club. Trains 3 times a week out on the grass, if you like, and then they're in the gym twice a week as well, with the games on the weekend. So yeah, it's a fully loaded programme. Obviously it's a little bit more than 9 to 12. You've got an extra evening and more gym work. But it's a really competitive programme. We play obviously regional games against clubs across the region at Category 3. And we're looking to continue to progress. We try and add value to the programme by bringing in some Category 2 clubs and Category 1 clubs to give them a flavour of what that looks like. But for us, it's about exposing the players to as much opportunity as we can do. Yeah, for us, it's about understanding them as individuals. There's a lot that goes on around growth and maturation at 13 to 16, so we have to be mindful of that. So we know when players are going through that peak height velocity and change, we have to support them through that. And then it's just a case of like making sure they've got the right training program, whether that be an individual gym program or a training program as an IDP, which we call individual development around technical side of the game, and as well as the psychological side as well. We've brought in 2 guys to support the psychological side of the program, so that's helped us as well. But yeah, there's lots going on between 13 and 16s, not only here but obviously in their school lives as well, and we have to be mindful of that. They are still very young and they are kids. The full-time staff that support the program right away across the academy, from 9s right away up to 18s, and the rest of the staff here will be part-time staff, and that obviously comes with its challenges as well. They've come from work and they've come from other things back at home, so to come here then and start training and be involved with the players to help their journey is massively important to us. But we have to understand that they also have strenuous lives and work as well. So credit to the part-time staff, they put a lot of work in as well. You see the players that are coming out the other side of their growth and maturation at 15, 16, and we kind of see the ones that are looking to scholarship age groups then. It is a big jump. Some of the first years have found out that this year. And it's also a big jump from 18s to first team at the minute, so that's why it's important that we get to Category 2 as quickly as we can do, to support the programme by having an under-21s and again prolong development and hold on to some players a little bit longer to support their journey, knowing that the potential sometimes for the late developers takes a little bit longer. They're the heartbeat of the academy as well. Without them, the parents or guardians, we don't get players that travel multiple distances week in, week out through all weathers to get their son or grandson here to training and games. So yeah, a huge credit to them, and I take my hat off to them. My parents were great advocates of supporting me in my journey early on in the day, so I know what it takes and they know what it takes to be a young player today. And yeah, it's a lot of strenuous travelling and commitment, but we're thankful for everything they do for us.
As part of EFL Youth Development Week, we also caught up with Byron for an under-18s training session at SGS.
Yeah, the academies look for the whole season really, and where we're based at currently at SGS Colleges is trying to get players through the system. Obviously recently we've had Kofi Shaw come through, but it's happened in previous years where we've had players come through the system as well, and the club's got a rich history of getting players through and moving on to the first team or beyond, and Kofi has done that, followed in the footsteps of Brad Burrows, who made his EFL debut and then Premier League debut early on in the campaign. The facilities are fantastic. I mean, here at SGS, they're very accommodating. The pitches are fantastic. The general kind of setup here is high quality. And to be fair, we're very well looked after. Ian Holpe, who's the main contact here, is a very accommodating bloke and tries to make as much work for us as possible, and it helps him being a gashead as well. But yeah, we're training every day. albeit Wednesday the boys have college here, but we're here every day, which helps. It's a full-time program with the under-18s, so they train Monday morning, college in the afternoon, train all day Tuesday, college Wednesday, train all day Thursday, and then match prep on a Friday leading into a game on a Saturday. So the only real day is a Sunday where they get a bit of time to themselves. It's a progressional program that we look at fully focused on the staff's work ethic. It's a fully committed program, and that's right way from 9s right up to under 18s, and there's some tireless work goes on behind the scenes that we don't get to see day in day out from the public domain. So it's a credit to the staff that do put in that hard work that helps the likes of Kofi Shaw and Brad Burrows and Ollie Dewsbury that come through the program. We look to obviously develop them holistically, and they obviously got a program that supports that from a life skills point of view, and a kind of progression alongside that as well. So the program is full time, but again we have supported of the other elements of life. So holistically we try and support them, whether it be financially and financial understanding of how to spend their money, or whether it just be another course they're looking to go on and take, whether it be accountancy or even a haircut, barber, for example, or a bricklayer. There's elements, a plumber, electrician. There's players that want to go on and do other things as well as play football. So we just got to make sure we provide them with those opportunities if they don't want to make it. Yeah, very proud of the work we've put in. I arrived here in 2021, and we've slowly started to progress the players through the system now. Players have come through prior to that, so we're very proud of what we do, and we're looking to strive and produce more players. Obviously, we've got Charlie Moody signed his first professional contract as well. Got Jeb Ward, obviously, is still in the programme. The likes of Luca Hull, Ellis Harrison, who will come through the programme, Alfie Kilgore. So there's lots to celebrate from the hard work that's gone on, and we're looking to again grow that even further and push these players even more to try and get more homegrown players in our first team, and hopefully further beyond and sold. Yeah, I think the opportunities are obvious to see. I think you've seen that this season. Obviously, Tom English come on the Virtue Trophy against Tottenham, and we've had multiple players involved in that as well, and Kean Hill and another one that's again coming through the system. So the opportunities are really, really important, and we've had a real close link with Darryl and the first team staff, especially on a Thursday and Friday throughout the week, where the under-18s players are up at the quarters and they get a full view of what it's like to be a first team player. We normally set up as the opposition, so we see exactly what goes on day in day out in regards to the work up there, and it helps the players as well with their transition. Again, and supporting them with the next steps and kind of exposing them to first team environment.